the Knitalong Podcast. I'm Christy.
I'm Ashley, and this is Desi. She's very skittish, so I don't think she'll be with us for very long, but we'll see how it goes.
I think this is the closest I've ever been to her.
I know, she's terrified of everybody that she doesn't know, but she's so cute.
Hi, buddies.
Yeah, we think she's part Maine Coon because she's got like the crazy big paws. But yeah, so this is a podcast about knitting mostly, dabble in crochet, sewing, right?
Nah, not really.
We want to dabble in everything.
Aspirations, yeah.
Yeah, we mostly knit, we mostly cast on a lot of things and finish very little.
And plan knit-alongs that never happen.
Yes, hence the name Knitalong Podcast. I'll let you go. She'll be back, I'm sure.
So,
Okay.
should we tell everyone where to find us?
Yeah, you can find me on Ravelry as AshleyPoo22 and on Instagram as Nomadic Yarns.
And I am Christie, Christie, on Ravelry. And Christy Kane, Kane, on Instagram.
Not the smutty one.
Oh yeah, there's also like a naked lady with the same name as me, so if you see naked lady pictures, it's not me. Look for the one with yarn, thanks. Yeah, I get creepy messages sometimes, it's not great.
I don't. I'm just all yarn and like, rosé, cheers, it's Galentine's Day. I mostly wine and yarn and cute kitties sometimes. I dye yarn. I'm Nomadic Yarns on Etsy. So I post a lot of sock pictures. None of those socks ever get finished, but maybe someday.
Maybe. And I stay home with my 3.5-year-old son and almost 2-year-old daughter and don't really knit because 3.5-year-old and 2-year-old.
They keep you busy.
Yes. And then like one day a week I work at my local yarn, or one day a month I work at my local yarn store to like talk to other humans and like get a discount. It's pretty great.
It's a good job.
I can do one Saturday.
Yeah.
Works, you know.
So we mostly started this podcast, like we've been talking about doing this for probably 5 years now at this point.
Yeah.
Just to kind of hold ourselves accountable and have fun and engage in the knitting community a little bit more. Just share what we buy, share what we cast on, hopefully actually follow through on some of our knit-alongs because there's so many. And just kind of navigate our way through that part of the knitting world. And we have show notes, kind of, so we'll see how they go.
Yeah, we'll see. Bear with us.
Yeah.
You can only go from here, right?
Hopefully. So that's kind of the general, like, why we're doing this, who we are. We met working at our local yarn shop that Christy works at again. They had previous owners, and she worked there for
like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. I don't know.
And we became friends on Ravelry, and I like would go in and buy a random skein of Cascade 220 like every month because I was still like shopping at Joann's most of the time. And yeah, job opening came up after they switched locations, and Christy messaged me and I started working there, and we got really sucked into knitting a little bit more. And yeah, that's kind of how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you moved away.
Moved
back.
Moved back.
Stayed
Moved away again.
Yeah.
But now I'm back. We have a house.
We live like 5 minutes away.
Yeah,
which is really nice.
We're gonna start cycling and all this,
Oh.
all of these grand aspirations,
Yeah.
which will hopefully work out at some point.
At some point, you know. So anyway.
So, should we do...
Well, I don't have any FOs, which is kind of the story of my life. But do you have anything that you want to share?
I have a few.
Okay.
Okay. So at the start of the year, I made the Make 9 little dream list of stuff I would like to knit this year. I've kind of been working my way through that a little bit. I'm not going to like try and stick to it 100% because you know how things are. They change. New patterns come out. We become obsessed with things. Whatever. So I knocked 2 out of the gate in January, and I love both of them. So I'm 2 out of 9 right now. And the first one I finished was the Quadri Hat by Michelle Long. It's this beautiful cabled worsted weight hat. and I knit it out of O-Wool Local in the indigo dyed natural collection that Jocelyn put out. I used probably half a skein, so there's plenty left over. I need to finish sewing on a pom-pom. I have one picked out. Yeah, it was a really fun knit. Michelle Wong's patterns are all gorgeous, super cabley, super lovely. Took me about 2 days to finish it. I love this little cable accent that's built into the ribbing, and it carries into the first cable of the hat. And yeah, highly recommend it. I would definitely knit it again, and I probably will. It's been in my queue for ages now. So it's good to get that one done. And then my second one, I feel like this is like the sponsored by O-Wool episode, because this one is also out of O-Wool. Can you grab that in for me? So this is Vindaloo by Melissa Shazwari. She is Dandelion Girl on Instagram. She does patterns with Alicia Plummer. They do the Plum Dandy knits. And yeah, it's just a little like crescent shaped shawl. I'm a little worried about the fit, if you will, because it seems like there's a lot of gathering in here, even though I did block it. But it's, you know, it's super pretty, mostly garter, and then you do the applied edging, and I really love, this is like what drew me to it. I really love it. And this is the Coral Reef color. So I got those. And then, so we got a lot of snow the past week or so. I think it snowed for like 9 days,
yeah,
on and off, like just a little bit every day, but Friday was like crazy weather. I think we got like 8 inches. Yeah, it was a lot of snow. So I'm still dyeing yarn at my mom's house right now, so I couldn't go to work on Friday. So I'm like, snow day, awful. So in an effort to do some sort of work, I decided to work on all of my sock whips and just try and finish some stuff up. So I got 3 done, which is like the most that I've gotten done in quite a while. So I'll just go over those real quick. I dye self-striping yarn, so these are all like samples. This is the Skinny Love colorway on my Spark sock base. And this little marker was where I was. I didn't have very far to go on that. Oh gosh, the cats are going crazy if you can hear that. And then this is the aptly named Polar Vortex colorway, also on Spark sock. I really like sparkle for my socks. And this is the Burrow, which is one of my Harry Potter colorways, on my Yak sock base, and you can see the marker there. And I threw in a little contrasting heel, so that is like a kind of a pinky color. It's in my Hermione colorway, so I thought it was kind of cute to put Hermione with the Burrow. And yeah, that is my 3rd finished sock. Probably won't have another one for a while, because like I said, I'm horrible at finishing them. Great at casting them on though. Yeah, that's my foes for the week and my hose for the week. So what you working on?
Okay, so I have 4 sweaters that are more than 50% done. So I'm spending my February trying to finish them. We'll see. So this is
beautiful.
This is, I cast this on in 2010. Anyway.
I have older whips than that, you're fine.
Oh, I do too. So this started out as the Sweet Vanilla tunic by Vera Valimaki, which it's like a long tunic, little dress type thing with like a little poof sleeve. And I decided that I just wanted a regular sweater. So I just kind of snapped, added a ribbing. Oh, here was my needle. Anyway. Now I'm on Sleeve Island, so we'll see on this one. And this is Rowan Fine Tweed, which is discontinued because I cast it on 2010. It's a good yarn. And then I have Vernaculus by Knit Cafe Midori. So this is 1 skein of Tash Merino Light, Malin Tash Merino Light, and Rowan Kid Silk Haze held together. And I did that because I don't like alternating skeins. I thought that Kid Silk would hide any dye lot differences.
It does.
Yeah.
I can't tell anything.
I know. So I had to do the sleeves on this. I kind of want to block it out to see if it's a little bit longer, but I got this going. So hopefully I'll get this one done soon. I knit it pretty fast. I knit this in about a week.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. That's one of my newer ones.
I need to cast that one on.
Then this is probably going to get frogged. So this is the Lush cardigan by Tin Can Knits, and I knit this for my daughter, but I put it on her today and it didn't really fit.
No.
So I might take it apart and make a bigger size for next year. I have enough yarn. Hey kitties.
Uh-oh. They've been fed, so they're full of energy tonight.
There. And then my last FO, or not FO, oh my gosh, I wish. My last whip
It will be an FO.
is the Coda sweater by Olga, and I'm going to butcher her last name, but she's Olga Jazzy on Ravelry. And this is in Brooklyn Tweed Shelter in Storm Cloud. So it's just like a basic pullover. Then it has this nice cable detail here. And then on the back, there's going to be a cable that goes horizontally across. So
I love it. That's a good sweater.
Coming along. I knit all of this last night watching the women's half pipe on the Olympics. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. Like the one girl who won is 17. I'm just like, oh my god. When I was 17, please.
I was like pining over boys and like being embarrassing.
Like, yeah, I was just like a giant ball of angst.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So
that's good.
Yeah, and this
Shelter.
Yeah, this is from 2015 when I cast it.
It's not too bad.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they fit because
I noticed a trend in your color scheme here.
Oh yeah, like this is probably like the wildest thing I own.
It's all gray.
Yeah,
we love gray.
I have a brand, and that brand is just neutrals.
Just neutrals.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the opposite, as you will see when we discuss our future knit-along.
Yeah.
We're hoping to start in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, is that it for whips?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have?
I'm working on a few things. So, I'll start with my socks. This is another Harry Potter colorway because I do a lot of Harry Potter yarns. We're actually starting a knit-along in about a week. And we're just rereading the books, knitting socks, there are prizes. Pretty fun. It's called the Socks for Dobby Cal. And this is my Quirl colorway. I decided this round I was going to kind of dye up more of the bad guys because they're kind of fun. And this is also on my yak sock base, and I just love the way that the yak takes dye. It like kind of adds extra dimension to the colors. And then this is the Yarn Co. in the Fog colorway as a contrast teal. I don't always do contrast teals, but most of my Harry Potter colorways have like the thick stripe and then the 3 little stripes. So it kind of helps with the color management a little bit. So that's Quirl. And then right before Christy came over, I cast on my Valentine's color for this year. And this is Such Great Heights on Twisty Sock, which is an 80/20. And yeah, I like it. It's kind of weird. It's actually inspired by a sweater I saw, so I liked it. So I had to cast it on. So that's fun. It's not going to be done in time for Valentine's Day, obviously.
Oh, come on.
Because my past, like, 4 socks that I've cast on for Valentine's Day are not done. But whatever.
That's pretty.
Yes, this is a shawl. It is, I have show notes, Copper and Candle Wax by Sylvia McFadden. And it is in the Plucky Knitter Trusty base in the Rouge colorway. And if we can figure out how to insert pictures, we'll do that. Growing pains. But it's basically just a triangular shawlette. There's a garter section, and then you get to like a basic kind of lace pattern. It's very pretty. I think I'm almost to the lace. I have about 65 stitches. I need to be at 80. And I might need your help for this next one.
Okay.
It's quite gigantic. So as I mentioned, sometimes we dabble in crochet. Not often. But I got it into my head that I needed like another blanket because I don't have 10 other blankets on the needles or hooks or whatever. So I cast on just a double crochet blanket maybe like a week ago and I got sucked in. And it's huge. And it's mostly acrylic. It's from Michaels, but it's actually really nice to work with. It's Karen Tea Cakes, and this is the Maple Matcha colorway. Yeah, it's actually an enjoyable project. I just needed like a knitting cleanser, so I decided to cast it on. And it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. I'm enjoying it so far. This is about...
How many skeins is this?
4, I think, maybe 3.
Wow.
Yeah. I bought 12, so we'll see how big it is when it's done.
This might be for like your bed.
I know, it's huge. I was not expecting it to be that big. Just put it on the floor. So yeah, that is what I'm mostly working on. You know, I have tons more whips, but we'll save those for next time.
Yeah. I curated my whip selection to bring it.
Yeah. We're terrible.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell.
We need this to have, you know.
Mostly to hold ourselves accountable,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
So have you bought anything lately?
I have.
Yeah.
Did I need to? No. But the shop I work at sells Brooklyn tweed yarn, which is like my most favorite yarn in the entire universe. So last time I was there, I bought the yarn to make Find Your Fade by Andrea Mowry.
Yeah.
Can you help me hold this
can.
stuff up? So here they are. Okay, so I'm gonna do a fade. I've never done a fade anything before. And it's gonna start over here and end over here.
I like
very
it.
excited about it.
I like it.
I really want to cast it on, but I haven't done it yet. So I want to finish my sweaters. So I haven't worked with this veil before either.
Rambouillet. I don't know if I've ever worked with Rambouillet.
I have a little bit. I can't remember what it was. Oh, maybe is this Rambouillet? Hang on. No, never mind.
It sounds familiar. I feel like something I've worked with at some point has been Rambouillet, but it's beautiful.
Speaking of Rambouillet, actually, I forgot. I also got my Finch box.
Maybe that's what.
So if you don't want to be spoiled, if you're a Finch person, maybe like fast forward 30 seconds. But this came on Saturday and it's Tuesday, so probably already got it. So anyway.
And this probably won't be uploaded for another week.
Yeah. So you're all fine.
We're terrible, like I said.
Yeah. So Finch is a knitting and sewing store in Virginia, and I follow them on Instagram. And basically everything I buy is like Instagram influenced.
It's terrible.
But I got a little ruler, which is cute.
That's cute.
I got a candle by Wax and Wool, and it's mimosa. And it's delicious. Like, I don't really like real mimosas.
Oh.
So, but this is very nice.
Smells like a very nice mimosa.
It does. And then I got 2 skeins of Yarn on the House Daughter and a pattern for a little cowl.
That's cute.
And I'm not much of like a smaller cowl person, so I'll probably make maybe a colorwork mitten or half of this. But I really like it. So the Daughter is, oh, I'm losing my box here. It's Rambouillet and Merino blended. And it has a similar, it feels similar to Brooklyn Tweed Shelter. It's a little bit softer, but it reminds me of the Shelter a little bit.
Do you have a Shelter ball band with you?
Surprisingly, no.
Maybe that's Rambouillet.
No, maybe, well, I don't think it is.
No.
Wait.
This feels a little grabbier, I think.
Hang on, I might have one.
Is it Colombian, maybe?
I think it's, yeah, I think it's something different.
all of the questions that we should have looked up.
Oh, hey.
Hey! Brooklyn tweed.
It's Targi. Columbia. Yeah.
I knew there was Columbia in there.
Yeah. Oh, so I bought this too. I bought 8 skeins of this to make a Weekender by Andrea Mowry.
Not sponsored by Brooklyn Tweed.
No,
but we love you, Jared.
If you're watching, Jared, you're not watching.
You're not
but if you are, big fans.
We're OG fans back in the day.
Yeah, like back when you had your TypePad blog. Was it TypePad? Maybe.
Probably.
Blogspot? I don't know.
One of those.
But anyway, OG.
OG. We probably bonded over it.
Maybe.
The good old days. Not sponsored by Brooklyn Tweed.
Not in the least.
Or Owol, because
no.
I'm sure it's going to come up again.
So, did you buy any yarn? I mean, you never buy any yarn.
I never buy yarn,
so
ever.
I don't really.
So I feel less guilty because a few weeks ago I ordered a sock knitting machine, and it's coming.
I'm so excited.
And it's going to be here. He told me about 2 weeks, and it's been about 2 weeks, so hopefully by the next time we record it'll be here. It'll be helpful for, like...
For me?
Yeah, for you. For getting rid of our stash. Like, what happened is one night I just went in my, like, yarn room looking for yarn for a project, and I got super overwhelmed, and I was like, oh my god, it's never gonna get knit down because I keep buying more yarn, and I'm only a human, so I ordered a sock machine. So I don't feel as bad about buying yarn now, so I bought a lot of yarn. But this stuff actually came, so I ordered this like mid-December, so there's a little bit of a wait for it, and I've always missed her updates, and I was like, why not? I'm just gonna go nuts because who knows when I'll ever be able to get this yarn again. And I already ordered more. Because, of course I did. So this, they had some on Brooklyn General, and I was like, there's only like 4 skeins left, I'm just gonna buy it. So sorry if you want some.
That's amazing.
So this is Ushatita. I'm probably saying that wrong. And I got a few skeins. I'm gonna show you like my top 3 that I got. So this is the feather colorway on her Pure Decay base. Just like, look at that. Look at those speckles.
It's nice.
They're so good. And then this is Frequency on her singles base. And it is Superwash Merino. And I love it. And Matt was like obsessed with this one. This is Galaxy. I have no idea what they're going to be.
Socks?
They're singles.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
I can't stop buying singles. I have no idea why, because like, what do you do with them? You can't make socks. Like, you knit beautiful things because it takes the dye beautifully.
Oh, what if you make some sort of crazy, like, Technicolor jacket? So, not jacket.
Swans.
Swans, no.
Make some swans.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be awesome whatever it is. Like, I blame Boylan Knitworks for my singles obsession because everything that she designs I want to knit, and I want to use singles for them apparently.
You seen her new sweater? I can't remember the name of it.
Which one?
I don't know, it just came out. Never mind.
Probably.
This is not helpful to anyone who's watching this. Sorry.
Is it the Aleshka?
Yes.
Yes.
I love
I've
it.
seen that.
Yeah. I bought the pattern. I'm really excited about
I'm
it.
gonna knit everything. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna cast on everything, but not finish it.
Right.
And then, I also had a giant order from Olan, which is located, so, Ushatita is in the Netherlands, I believe. Yep, made in the Netherlands. And then I had an Olan order. They're based in Ireland. And it's amazing. Every time I order from her, it's here in like 4 days. But I send out packages to Wisconsin and it takes 10 days. USPS is awful. But that's a tangent we won't get into. So this was here. I ordered it on Sunday and it was here on like Friday. Again, I just picked some of my favorites. This is one of her mashup colorways. I got 2 of them. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with it, but it's beautiful. I had to have it. And totally not my colors, but gorgeous. And then this is, oh gosh, it's
I don't know.
Gaelic of some sort, I believe. I'll put the name here if we can figure out how to do that. We're learning.
No.
But it's on her singles base, and it's beautiful. It reminds me of Outlander. So I bought two again, which is like enough for like a main color of a sweater, so
yeah,
we'll see. And then this I got on two different bases.
I like that one
so
a lot.
I brought them both out just so that you could see the different bases. So we've got her singles base and her sock light base. This is middle of nowhere. Got some greens, got some hot pinks, a little blue. Yeah. What am I gonna do with it? I have no idea. It's gonna live in the stash, it's gonna percolate. We'll figure it out. And that's mostly what I bought.
It's good.
I have some more stuff that's coming, but we'll talk about that later. So you have any dream knits?
Dream knits.
Once you finish all of your sweaters?
Once I finish all of this, I really, really want to knit Ginsberg by Nora Gone. It was in the Brooklyn Tweed Winter 2018 collection. And it's knit in quarry. Mm-hmm. And we had the sample at the shop. And it was glorious. And I wore it a bunch. And I want it. So that's my dream knit. It'll be a quick one.
It'll be quick.
I think it's only like 6 or 7 skeins.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's chunky weight yarn.
Have you knit with quarry before?
I did. I made a really great hat, and the name of the pattern is escaping me right now. But my son promptly stole it from me, and I haven't really worn it. My 3-year-old has very very strong sartorial opinions on things. Like, he's watching the Olympics, and he was just like, I like this speed skating, but their outfits are not as good as the figure skaters. Their outfits have sparkles, Mom.
Really important things in life.
I like it.
You should come and knit with me. More sparkles, please.
Yeah, she's just talking about how great the sparkles are. You know, like, yeah. I made another shawl, and he needs to wear it with his coat because it goes really, very good with his coat.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Anyway, I think that's my only dream. I mean, if you go on my Ravelry, my queue is like 14 pages long, so I could probably think there's probably there's hundreds of more things, obviously.
Yeah.
Thing. But
I mean, you have enough yarn for it too.
I know. Nothing I thought about and wrote down because it was, ladies and gentlemen, it was a rough day with the kids today. So I'm a little worn down and a little foggy.
But we have wine.
We have wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're drinking a rosé right now. It is the cupcake rosé, which I haven't had before.
It's pink. It's Valentine's Day. You have to.
It's pretty nice.
Mhm.
I would have it again.
Yeah, I'm not a big rosé person, but I like it.
Oh, I have rosé all day.
Yeah.
All year round.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
So, do you have any dream knits?
So, I can't get enough of Boylan Knitworks. Everything that she designs, I want to knit. Like, I went through a phase last year with Andrea Mallory, and I still want to knit everything that she makes, but Boylan Knitworks, Caitlin Hunter is the new obsession. Like, I really want to do a Zwig cardigan.
Oh,
Zwig?
yeah.
Zwig?
I just saw an amazing one
I
that was
know.
hot pink.
I did too! With like black and white speckles.
Yes!
Yeah, it's so good. If we can do it, we'll put who
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I'm torn right now between trying to decide if I want a darker color, main color, or if I want a lighter one. I don't know. But that one is at the top of my list. Sunset Highway. The Koba Cat. I bought some junk yarn in the 11 colorway for that, and I wound it up, got it ready, and I just haven't cast it on yet. Pretty much everything by Caitlin Hunter. And then Sylvia McFadden, she is Soft Sweater on Ravelry, Instagram. She did the Waiting for Rain shawl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love all of her shawls, but her worsted weight ones are beautiful. I've decided that I like worsted weight shawls more so than the fingering weight. So I really want to do With Ease next. Yeah, it's nice. It's just like a big squishy blanket that you wrap around yourself, and just lovely. Lots of shawls, lots of sweaters. Do you have like a word or a theme for the year?
Not really.
No.
Just like finish.
Finish is a good
I
one.
have so many things because, so I had 2 kids like kind of right in a row, so a lot of my knitting stuff just kind of like fell to the wayside because it's like I'm making this sweater, but when I finish it's not going to fit me, and then I'm having babies and I need to make a whole bunch of, you know, tiny clothes for them. So I'm trying to like sort of like getting back to like all of my old whips and trying to finish them.
Finish it and just knit it.
Yeah, and like, you know, de-stash.
De-stash.
Yeah, I got rid of a lot of stuff actually, like the last couple weeks.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
So,
good.
you know.
Or just buy a sock machine and just churn it all out.
Girl, I don't need to buy one, I just need to come over here.
Yeah, just come over here. Yeah, I'm just planning on like making giant like tubes. Amy from the Stranded podcast, she bought one and she kind of like inspired me, and she's so helpful with her my questions. I'm like, Amy, tell me more, and she's like, okay. So she just makes all these giant like sock snakes, she calls them, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna do that with all of my stash because I figure that's easier to like store than giant amounts of yarn. And then maybe someday they'll get made into socks.
Maybe.
The thing I didn't think about is I'm gonna have to Kitchener all those toes and all those heels. That's why I do toe up, because I don't like Kitchenering.
Uh-oh.
I've been foiled.
It's alright. It's not so bad.
Well, I guess we'll deal with that when it comes.
Or just give it to me. I like doing Kitchener.
Oh God. I'll take you up on that.
No,
be
for
careful.
real.
Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, I'll do them. It might take 6 months because my knitting time is minimal.
Maybe that can be like my podcasting like penance or something.
There you go. Just put a little like a little cheat card up.
Yeah, I'll be like
I always
do it this way, do it this way.
I have one that I always print out for my students. I can give you. Yeah.
Okay, good. I always forget, even when I'm like on a roll, like doing stuff. Because I used to do, I do the Fish Lips Kiss heel now, but I used to do the Afterthought heels. So even when I'd like hoard all of my sock whips and just do them all in like one afternoon, I still would forget. But I'm gonna get real good soon, I'm sure.
Master it.
So we are considering our first knit-along, because like I said, we love talking about knit-along, and we kind of suck at following through on them.
We're really good at tagging each other on Instagram posts about them.
Yes, we are.
But that's about it.
But we're going to do it this time. We've had like 1 or 2 successful ones.
Yes. Tara,
yes.
and that's the only one I can think of.
Orchid Thief.
It
took a while.
That one took, that was a long time. Yeah.
And then we had socks.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Socks.
So in like 10 years of friendship,
Yes.
3.
3. That's pretty good.
Out of like probably over a...
Don't tell them how many.
Okay,
Don't tell them how many.
Don't worry about it.
It's been a lot.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
But we're gonna be good. We're
gonna do it. All right.
We got this. So we are thinking about doing the Kodiak shawl by Caitlin Hunter.
Of course.
Because we're fangirls.
This podcast has been brought to you by Boylan Knitworks.
And Brooklyn Tweed. And Owl. Because we like what we like. So yeah, it's a colorwork shawl and DK weight yarn. And I think it'll go pretty quickly. I haven't done color work in a while, so my tension will probably be all over the place, but
it's like
fine.
Not that much color work.
It's fine. It's mostly like stockinette.
It's probably like 10 rows total of color work.
Probably. You're right.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine.
I am struggling with my yarn choices because I have too many options, I think.
So what do you have? So it's 4 colors.
4 colors. I'm kind of like going back and forth. I thought I had made up my mind, and then I found more DK, and I'm like, maybe I want to like do that.
Oh, I like that.
I know. So it was this way, I think. I don't remember. So it's mostly yarn on the house. They introduced like their new colorways a few weeks ago, and they're very like They're very Ashley colors. They're like pinks and reds and peaches, and they're all beautiful. I just ordered a few because I figured I'd use them for something. And then I have one skein of Woolen Boon in the Commando base, or Commando colorway in Boon DK. So this is what I'm leaning towards. It's kind of the color palette. So this is Dragon Fruit, Commando, Wild Rice, and Beetroot. So the so this would be kind of the main color, and then you get little colorworky background with that. Go through to that. But then I found these two skeins in my stash, which I've been trying to like organize and whatnot, but it's never gonna happen. It's like, oh, I really want to knit these. So this is House of Alamode in the Glitter Peachy colorway. Like, look at those speckles. Look at those.
It's pretty good.
How does she do that? How? Heather, how do you do this?
Tell us.
Tell us. We'll just use it for ourselves. But yeah, like, look at that. So I kind of want to incorporate this, and then I found this Moon Rover DK.
I like that.
In the Stalagmite colorway. And that has been in my stash for a little bit also. Just got little pops of like fuchsia and gold and kind of a like a nude color. I feel like it would go with my palette pretty well. I just don't know where I would put it in, because it's hard to imagine. Because the sample uses like a speckly colorway in there, so I kind of want to use a speckly color. I want to do like this. That's pretty too. I like
good.
that. I don't know. I'll decide on something. Only time will tell.
Just do 2 swatches.
I could do 2 swatches.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Your colorways I'm obsessed with because it's so good.
I'm very predictable.
But it's so good. It works for you.
So I was on a purple kick for a while, but now I had purple hair. I don't know if you can still see it, but it's kind of mostly faded
Gone away
now.
a little bit.
Yeah. But anyway, purple phase is over.
Going back to your roots.
Going back to my roots, my drab roots. I only had purple hair for like a week, so it's fine. Anyway.
That's pretty cool, I think.
I had this skein of Brooklyn Tweed Arbor in tincture. It's almost a full skein. It was left over from a sweater vest I made for my daughter earlier this year. So I had this, and I wanted to use this just to use it up, because what am I going to do with this? So I went to my local yarn store and I picked up some more Arbor. So I'm doing sort of like a Grello type thing. So
I love
this
it.
will be like the main color. So this is Humpback. And then I have Gale and Hammock. So just dropped them. So kind of basic, but it's kind of my jam.
And it's beautiful. You'll wear it all the time,
yeah.
I'm sure.
I probably will. That's what I got.
Yeah. I need to decide on mine.
I don't think you could go wrong with either of them.
I know. But then there's more. Because then I got...
Yeah.
I got this stupid Ushatita.
Oh, yeah.
And now this is a DK. So do I need to use this? Maybe.
Maybe.
But what do I use it
Oh,
with?
here. Grab. Here.
Let's just...
It's knocked over. Okay, so...
Let's just bring it all in.
Yeah, just bring it all into frame. So, I mean...
I know, those are
It's
so
not
good.
bad.
It's not...
Because you have those colors there.
That's a little crazy, though. But then we've got the peach in here, and the peach is in there. Maybe I do this with something more neutral.
It's a possibility.
Like a blue basic. Too many options.
I like that gray. I
like
mean,
that gray,
big
too.
surprise.
I know, shocker, right? We'll see. I'll have it finalized. Hopefully this week.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what start date do you think we should do?
So what? Oh, so we didn't say where we're from. We are from the Chicago suburbs. And we have Vogue Knitting Live coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Should we start it around then?
Yeah, maybe like March 1st.
Yeah.
Or maybe March 2nd's a Friday.
Let's do the 3rd.
The 3rd?
The Saturday.
The Saturday. Okay.
Yes.
So March 3rd. Cast on.
If you'd like to knit along with us, there will be gray.
There will be.
There'll be
gray.
3 shades of gray.
Oh God.
Yep. 3 shades of gray. At least. Maybe more.
I am proud to have avoided all of that.
Oh, I read them all on the beach in Hawaii. It was perfect for that setting. Yeah.
I read a really, really funny review of the latest movie. They're like, this review is written so you don't have to go see it. See the movie, and it was pretty funny. But, yeah.
Why do they have guns now?
Wait, what?
They have guns in the movie. They're packing heat.
Oh, I don't know anything about the book, so I don't...
I don't know, but like in the trailers they're all packing heat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know.
All I know is...
I can't remember from the book. I just remember... I remember lots of smut.
All I know is I really want to go see Black Panther on Saturday.
Yeah, that looks really good.
So, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. My in-laws are taking my kids overnight.
Nice.
Which, I'm going to shampoo my carpets. It's very romantic.
And take an uninterrupted bath, also.
I totally could. But, I thought Black Panther was out already.
Oh.
I thought it was out on the, I thought it was out today. I don't know why. We were, all, gung-ho to go see Black Panther. But, alas...
have you seen Shape of Water yet?
No, the last movie I saw was Paddington 2.
Oh.
Yes.
That's more recent than my last movie.
Yes. We had, I promised my son we'd have a mom-son date.
Aww.
So I drove through that blizzard to go see Paddington 2.
How was it?
It was a fine film.
That's good.
It was fine. But yeah, I'm driving, I'm is this worth it?
Maybe.
Am I going to die on the way to Paddington 2? I don't know. It was fine, though.
There's so many movies I want to see, but we just don't go see them. I don't have any Valentine's Day plans. Matt's probably going to fail. He always fails at Valentine's.
I don't really have anything either.
It's not his, strong point.
My husband, we've been together for 14 years. The very first year we were together, I got, a little, jewelry thing. But that's it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of whatever. I don't know. I got engaged around Valentine's Day, but I don't think I got engaged on Valentine's Day.
I'm not getting engaged.
I don't remember.
I'll tell you that.
It's a long time ago.
It's been about 11 years. It's not happening. Not happening. I would like some flowers maybe tomorrow. I do enjoy flowers. His best year was when he brought me Girl Scout cookies.
Nice.
That was good. That was good. I think we were fighting and that was the peacemaker.
So, what have you been watching?
A lot of trash, but I also watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and it's so good. I watched it I watched the pilot when it first came out, way back in the day. And big Gilmore Girls fan, but I kind of forgot about it, and then I was hanging out with Katie Cooper. I don't know if I should say her last name, but yeah. I was hanging out with Katie, and they were talking about it and how good it was, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that. So I went home the next day and I watched the whole thing in a day and a half, and it was just so good. I don't know if that was the snow day or just another day when I just watched a lot of TV. I don't know. But yeah, everything about it, the style, the vintage aesthetic. If I ever get married, I want her wedding dress because it was so cute.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, so good. I couldn't you hate the husband.
Yeah.
But then you kind of feel bad for him too.
No.
I felt a little bad. He's such a schmuck. He's an idiot.
No, you got 2 kids.
I know, he's an idiot. But then it was just you're such an idiot. I guess I felt bad for him because he's so stupid. It's why did you do that? But I guess if he hadn't done it, she wouldn't have gotten to experience this great life that she has now.
Right.
He's a schmuck, but yeah.
Yeah. So I have a funny story about that. So I was teaching a class. Yeah. So I have a funny story about that. So I was teaching a class, not about like schmucky husbands, but I was teaching a class, and like, you know, I tried to keep things like apolitical, and like all of a sudden there was like a political discussion, and I was just like, oh God, what do I do?
Put the fire out.
So I was just like, has anyone seen Mrs. Maisel? And I just like started talking about
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's just like,
did that squash it?
It did. But I was just like, oh God, not here. So what have I been watching? I watched like all of Poldark.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's really good. It's weird because like it's Gilly from The Hobbit is the main guy.
Yeah. Oh, my mom and my sister love him.
Really?
And Matt's mom loves him. Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people think he's
cute, but like
no, I don't think so.
He's no Jamie from
unpopular opinion here, but I'm just kind of like,
he's okay.
I guess, I don't know. But anyway, so I watched all of that in like 3 weeks, which is like a lot for me because like my like day starts at like 9 when my kids are in bed, like to do things that I want to do. So I watched it in like 3 weeks, and I'm just like, I need to find out what happens. I can't wait till next summer. So my nerdy self is listening to all the audiobooks.
Oh yeah.
So I can find out what happens, and I'm like right before the beginning of like this. Like,
I didn't realize it was based on books.
Yeah, it's 12 books.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I've been listening to the audiobooks. I need to find out what happens.
What book is the series on?
It's on, I think, book 6 right now. Like it's like halfway through book 6, which I'm listening to right now because I need to find out what happens because
we need to know more.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
So it's about a guy. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. It's very popular. But it's about a guy who returns to Cornwall after the Revolutionary War, and he gets there and he finds out that the woman that he was planning on marrying is marrying his cousin. Twist. And just all sorts of drama and nonsense. And it's totally not something that I would be into.
No.
But I like it. And I've been watching it.
It sounds like good knitting TV.
I've been listening to the audiobooks. Because I keep, when I'm taking care of my kids, I put like one headphone in my ear and I listen to podcasts or I listen to audiobooks, and then I have like one ear free to make sure no one dies, and like so I had a bunch of Audible credits, so I've been listening to.
You're not setting the house on fire.
Yeah, like there's no matches, you know, no one's bleeding. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Explosion.
So I learned today that my nearly 2-year-old daughter can reach things on the counter, and we made Valentine's Day cupcakes, and my daughter reached and grabbed multiple open jars of sprinkles and shook them and went all over my kitchen. And then I also learned that my vacuum cleaner wasn't working right after that. So, hooray.
I just got a new one, so I'll let you know how it is.
Well, I have a central vac, but it's from like the early 70s when my house was built, and that it wasn't really working that great. And then I have one of those like Dyson handhelds, and for whatever reason that decided not to work too. So I had sprinkles all over my house.
It's festive.
Anyway,
it's festive for the holiday.
And then I just finished watching Altered Carbon.
Oh, we just started that.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's alright.
Okay. We only watched the first episode.
I like it. My husband always wants to watch it like really late at night.
Yeah, that's how Matt is.
And I can't do it.
I go to bed at like 10:30. I'm like,
too. My daughter wakes up at 4. I wake up with her.
No.
Like, I can't do it. And then we also watched, this is like Funny or Die. It's probably on the website, but it was on Amazon Prime last night. But it was called Zach Morris. Zach Morris is trash.
I've seen like the logo for that.
It's basically about how that show has not aged well.
Oh.
And how he is just a garbage person.
That sounds like fun.
It's really funny. They're like 2 minutes long. They made me laugh. I didn't watch all of them. My husband was just like, I can't watch this anymore. I'm going to turn it off. I'm like, whatever.
You're going to watch it again tomorrow night.
Yeah. Like, whatever. Go watch Riverdale.
Shh. Don't hate on the Dale. We love it.
I'm not a fan. My husband started watching it, and I was watching it with him for a little while, and then I was like, I can't watch this anymore. I need to go upstairs. So I went upstairs, and then you just kept texting me about what was happening on the show. And I'm
You're
like,
missing it. It's so good.
I don't care. I don't care about Riverdale. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion.
It's so good to like. So I watched maybe the first. So I loved Pretty Little Liars. I was like, you know, when I lived in Philly, like me and all of my grown-up friends, we would all have like PLL nights, and we'd get lots of wine and snacks, and we'd watch it, and we'd just like scream at the TV, and it was so much fun. So like I love Pretty Little Liars, and then it like got so bad, but I was like, I'm just gonna keep watching it, whatever. And it got really bad, so I was like, I put so much time into this, so I have to finish it. And the ending was awful. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was just so bad. So like Riverdale kind of fills that like trashy, like teenage, like angsty void for me a little bit. But I've only seen the first season. Because it's one of those shows that's like really good to marathon, and they don't have it like on Netflix or Hulu or anything, the second season. They are doing a Sabrina spinoff. No way. Which sounds really good. I'm so excited. It's by the same people, but it's going to be on Netflix, I think.
That's so funny.
So yes.
I just like, I'm older than you.
I love witches. I'm just really excited.
I'm older than you, and like a lot of the parents were like the like heartthrobs when I was in high school, and I'm just like, what is this?
They've still aged well though. Ish. Oh my god. No, I remember watching 90210 when I was little, and my sister was obsessed with it, and she's like younger than me. But she loved Dylan McKay. She was so obsessed with him. I like was never allowed to watch that show. No. So too risque.
I knew who Luke Perry was. Yeah. But then like Skeet Ulrich, like from Scream, like I was in high school when that came out, and I'm like, he was like the high school hot guy. Yeah. And now he's like super old. What happened?
He's not bad though.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. So we really like kids like baking shows. Like, we don't have kids, we have cats, but like for some reason the kids shows are so much more fun to watch for us. And we've been watching the Kids Baking Championship.
Oh, I've never seen that.
With Duff and Valerie Bertinelli. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. They made unicorn cakes last week. They were so cute. And then Duff showed up and he had like a unicorn tattoo the next week. It was ridiculous. I know. I love that.
Mary for life. Mary. Mm.
We're finally on season 4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's taken a while. But like Matt's whole family so Matt's family's from England. So like they know who Mary Berry is, and they're like obsessed with it, and we didn't like get it, and then we watched it and we're like, we get it now. Mm-hmm. So we all got Mary Berry cookbooks for Christmas. I know.
That's what I got for Christmas too last year. And like my husband, he like made like a little table where he like, because everything's in Celsius, because everything here is in Fahrenheit, and then, you know, everything's in metric, or is it metric? Yeah.
Probably.
Everything over there is in metric. Ours, is it imperial? I don't know. Anyway, some of the things are different.
Yes.
So he made me this little like cheater thing.
Oh.
And then it's like a bookmark, and then it's Mary Berry's head going like, and
oh
then
my
there's
God,
like
I love
a speech bubble, and I think it says like no soggy bottoms or something.
I love it.
I don't remember. It's really funny.
Or needs more gin.
Yeah.
She loves her gin.
Who doesn't?
No, we moved into this house last summer, at the end of the summer, and the woman that we bought it from was French. And so, like, all of our thermostats are set to Celsius. Like, ugh, what is this? Like, we don't know. So Matt's dad made us a little cheat sheet, but now we, like, kind of get the gist of it and whatnot. But that's a tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we had a little rant at the end there. We did. That was kind of nice.
Powered by Riverdale, I guess.
No maple syrup.
No.
All that maple syrup stuff, I was just like, oh my god.
It was so stupid.
Enough with the maple syrup. Shut up about the maple syrup.
Cheryl Blossom is amazing though.
Which one's that?
She's like the redhead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, her clothes are ridiculous. Who, like, dresses like that when they're in high school?
No one.
Nobody.
No one.
I know.
I gotta tell you, Veronica's mom.
Oh, my god.
I need to know her skincare routine.
Hermione.
Seriously.
I'm Team Cheryl. And, like, I haven't, like, seen her on social media, but apparently she's delightful.
I'm Team Watch Something Else.
Yeah. if you're still here,
Yeah.
after that like little random,
A little off script.
we'll probably cut some of that, but
Yeah.
we talked about TV a lot and trash and Riverdale hatred. But if you're still here, we do have a Ravelry group. You can find us there.
Knitalong Podcast.
Knitalong Podcast.
Oh, we have an Instagram account?
We do.
Knitalong Podcast.
We haven't posted on it yet.
No.
We like to cover our bases.
Ooh, maybe we'll take an action shot tonight.
Yeah, we'll do the table. Okay.
Yeah.
Sidebar planning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Kodiak shawl?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes. By
Kodika's shawl.
Caitlin Hunter.
Whatever it's called. We're going to start it on March 3rd. If you are in the Chicagoland area and you will be going to Vogue Knitting Live, I think it's the 8th or the second weekend.
I don't know. Whatever day is the Saturday,
we'll be there.
We'll be there.
At least for a little bit.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't see us in the actual like Vogue Knitting Live, we'll be at the Amazing Bar.
Probably.
Have a drink with us.
Yeah. We like gin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tequila. But we won't be doing tequila shots on the knitting circuit.
Our Uber driver would not appreciate that.
Probably not. We should have signature cocktails every podcast, I think.
Oh, yeah.
That could be fun.
I like the way, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
anyway.
We'll sign off for now.
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
If you're still here,
Cheers to you.
Happy Galentine's.
Happy Galentine. Happy Valentine.
Yes.